I was an amateur.
Didn't always hit it as far as I do today.
And just like you, I was constantly trying to improve.
I chose Titleist then.
For the same reasons I do now.
The new Pro V1 and Pro V1X. Choose the best for your game.
Yeah, I always feel like coming home. I feel a bit of added pressure, I guess, to play good in front of the home crowd, and it's been something that I've wanted to win since I was a little guy. So yeah, a bit of added pressure this week. I've been working hard on my game, so hopefully I can get through and get it done.
Do you like the fact that Jace and Jordan take a lot of the spotlight from us and the crowds? Does that suit you?
Yes, I typically don't like the spotlight. I try to stay away from it as much as I can. Just try to do my own thing and yeah, do what I have to do.
Cam, how hungry does that playoff loss last year make you this year to try and win it?
Yeah, it's something. Had a bit of a heavy heart there last year for a few weeks after the tournament. Yeah, felt like yeah, that was obviously the best opportunity I've had to win the tournament. So yeah, to get in the playoff and be so close, yeah, not a good feeling. But yeah, like you said, just makes me even hungrier this year to get it done.
Are you feeling confident considering how you started the year and winning in Zurich? At Zurich?
Yeah, I feel really good about my game. Obviously, my last couple of tournaments over there in Asia, I've played really well there. I had a good chance in Korea to win as well. Didn't quite get it done there, but yeah, feel really good about my game. You know, love Sydney, love the Australian Open, so I'm ready.
More questions? Bruce?
Yeah, Cam, after the win there was a bit of a roller coaster of results. Now sometimes the results don't always reflect how you're playing. Did you sort of lose the way a bit for a while after that or not?
Yeah, maybe a little bit mentally. Just maybe putting myself under a bit more pressure than what I should have. Winning and then, you know, you're like, oh, I can do this every week. You can't really. And then trying to do that every week and not just, you know, sticking to what you know and just sticking to your game plan and going out there and trying to play golf rather than trying to actually win. Yeah, so it was a little bit of a roller coaster after that, and I put that down to just probably 100% mental, not necessarily the golf game itself.
So you've got things sorted out over the last few weeks and you're quite comfortable with it now, are you?
Yeah, no, I feel good. Bit of a mental adjustment there in Chicago. My agent sat me down and gave me a good talking to, which was probably well needed. And then I just promised myself from there on out that I'd put 100% into every shot, and yeah, that's been good so far.
Just on Jacksonville, have you bought a place there yet, or are you there for any other reason? Does your girlfriend live there? What's the reason for being there?
I was brought there by my caddy. My caddy lives with Jonas, and then he said come down and have a look when I first got over there, and just fell in love with the area. Obviously there was a few Aussie guys there, Aaron Price, Nick Flanagan, and then Jonas as well, all just turned into good mates, and so I'm actually renting Aaron Price's condo at the moment.
Nicole?
Even though you don't like the spotlight, Cam, it seems like you don't mind the pressure of the big occasion. How do those two things kind of work together?
I don't know really. I feel as though when I'm out in the golf course, you know, I've been doing it for so long, and I just want to win golf tournaments, and that's really the main focus out there, is just putting 100% into every shot, like I said before, and just trying to get the job done. Yeah, that, you know, everyone feels nerves and stuff like that, but I don't know why I like that.
Emmanuel?
The golf course here is similar in style to a lot of golf courses in Florida. Does that make you feel pretty comfortable on the layout, or?
Yeah, like I said before, I typically haven't played that well around this golf course in particular, but yeah, it is pretty similar to those Florida courses. It's always windy around here. You've got to control your ball. Something that I'd like to think that I'm pretty good at. So if the wind gets up and the weather's starts to turn a bit sour, yeah, I think I'll be up there.
Henry?
Cam, you mentioned you had a chat to your manager in Chicago. Was that during the FedEx Cup playoffs? And what did your manager specifically give you a hard word about?
Just a bit of a boot up the bum, really. Just a bit of a general boot up the bum. Yeah, just a bit of a talking to, I guess. Geez, I don't even know how to describe it. Yeah, I don't know how to describe it. He just gave me a bit of a rev up, and yeah, from there on out, I've played good. So
There's all sort of stuff that you agreed with, or stuff that was it news to you, or was it things that you'd already sort of thought about?
I found it hard to agree with, but he was right. So yeah, I guess it was just one of those things.
As you're obviously pretty close with Jonas, did you convince him to come and play here this tournament?
I think he felt obliged to come out since I won the playoff hole. I don't know why, but yeah, I probably would have done the same thing if he had have. But yeah, he just felt obliged to come out and like a bit of a reward to myself, and I want to show him around when he's here. So
do you have any bets between the two of you who gets a better score, or anything going on?
What was that?
Are you having bets between the two who gets the better score in the tournament, or anything like that?
No, definitely not. Jonas isn't a betting man. He doesn't pay his bets anyway, so I don't have a bet with him.
Any more questions, ladies and gentlemen? Mark?
Cam, it's impossible to know how many of these you can win. You just want to win one. But have you ever thought about how many you'd like to win? Have you ever thought, oh, Greg's won 5, or Jack's won 6, or Gary's won 7?
Australian Opens? Oh, as many as I can. I mean, I haven't really... I wouldn't put a number on it. I'm just every year just here to compete and give it a good shot, and whatever that adds up to, I'm happy with.
Nicole?
Your playing group tomorrow, how often have you played with Jordan? Have you spent much time playing with him?
I've played one hole with Jordan and he beat me. So, no, I've never played any other time with him. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully I can get him back over the next couple of days.